What up, it's your girl Amiga Mighty. Allow me to introduce myself.
Who's up and coming? Who's got next? This is...
Allow me to introduce myself.
I would describe my sound as R&B dancehall fusion. Like, there's so much traditional 90s R&B, because that's my era, and early 2000s dancehall, because that was certainly my era. So yeah, vividly like the sound of those two genres. And then you get a little bit of hip hop, you get a little bit of Afro beats, you get a little bit of pop too. So but that's definitely what it is, fusion sound. What influences my music? I didn't really have like an option, to be honest. I was thrown into piano lessons at age 4. So, and just kind of like following my elder sisters. So I have 2 older sisters. So I started in piano at age 4 and then started taking vocal by age 6. So we were very heavily immersed. Every weekend we were at our music classes. So we had a piano at home. Like, music is just something that my family's super into. So I literally grew up with it. So yeah, I've been performing since I was young, studying since I was young, and music is just within me.
So now, doing the math, there's 4 mighty sisters?
4 sisters, 1 brother. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a gang.
The piano aspect, up to this day you can still play, like you're knocking the piano out?
Okay, let me be honest. I'm really good, but my theory's trash. So like, what that means is my ear is dope and I can like find my notes and do all that. The other thing is I kind of got to get rid of these if I want to be really serious about the piano. But I like getting my nails done. So yeah, I'm definitely, I got a piano at home, like I still play. But yeah, if I want to be really serious, I guess I got to cut these off.
So potential Omega keys in the future?
Definitely.
You want me to turn over like a boat capsize, reset, revitalize it. The way you fling me up against the wall. Call it fitness, violence. Work out.
Okay, definitely based off of my dad's Rastafarian background. So my mom is from Barbados, my dad is from Jamaica. I was born and raised here. But interestingly enough, like my dad is a Rasta, so it's a very interesting upbringing. And then here in Toronto, it's like navigating has always been like really interesting for me, challenging, but I wouldn't change it. So I am vegetarian, so I still eat a little bit of dairy here and there. And like, what's funny about that, like I remember this one time where like my dad was really weeding out any dairy in the household. And so like it would be summer and he would take the milk that I bought and he would put it in the garage to spoil. Like he would just do that to spite me. That was a really weird thing. Yeah, to this day I kind of need to cut out dairy.
But as a dad, I can see why he's trying to help you. You know what I mean?
He was.
It's like you know, I keep trying to tell Grandma stop smoking cigarettes. You know, but Grandma.
Exactly that. And whenever like he peeps my face, he'll see like 1 and 2 pimples. He'd be like, okay, so you're eating cheese, so you're drinking milk, like. And absolutely I was. He just knows. So my creation process does vary, but primarily I would say I start with melody and rhythm first, because I'm definitely like, that's how I hear music. So I hear melody first. To this day, if I know a really popular song, you're gonna hear me sing the wrong lyrics, but the right melody. That's just how I work. So that's usually how I write. It's sometimes challenging because then I have to backfill lyrics. And the way that my Virgo brain works, I have to backfill the lyrics to fit exactly the melody and that syncopation that I came up with. So sometimes that can be challenging, but I'm learning to kind of be a bit flexible with it these days too. Oh man, it's really wide because of the amount of genres that I love, but like from a dancehall perspective, Vybz Kartel, like hands down, best lyricist to me. I'm listening to a lot of the Shenseea Valiant, Lila IK, Cranium, a lot of that. Also, like from R&B perspective, like the Brandys and the Jasmine Sullivans. Missy Elliott really influenced, you know, even my attire today, you know. And Western, like I listen to a lot of Western. I love how they really blend like the island sounds with more sort of pop vibe. And then like one of my biggest influence, of course, Rihanna. Like if she would just come back to music, that'd be wonderful, you know, but that's the mother. What I love about Rihanna is how diverse she's able to be, but still keep her roots. So that's the thing about, like that's where, because when you listen to my music, if you haven't yet, you're gonna get a lot of that. I'm gonna switch it up on you. I'm gonna give you like the English and you're gonna get some of the raw patois. There's an era where she came back with the man down and that's it for me. Probably two things that's surprising about me that people don't know. One, I run a makeup business, so I have a team and we specialize in wedding, hair and makeup solutions for Black women and people of color. So yeah, if you are looking for that, you already know, check us out and book. The other thing is, if you see me perform, you know I'm a dancer, but I started out actually in tap dance. Like that's my first love of dance. I fell in love with rhythm. Like I used to just take my mom's shoes and like, I like that clickety clack sound. So I used to like run around her house and just mark up the floors. And then she was like, there's something with this kid. So she put me in tap dance and yeah, I still love it to this day.
It's taboo. Girl, why don't you bat them with your pretty brown skin? The thick one them and the one where slim step out. And get him. Me say you look good.
My biggest mistake, but also probably like the biggest wonderful learning experience for me was when I took a pretty serious hiatus from music, like in my early 20s. I went, to school and university and I just kind of explored some other things. I felt like it was a mistake because I feel like I lost time, but at the same time, I feel like I'm now in the position to be able to advocate for myself. I know why I had a lot of challenges at that time, and just with my identity, it wasn't really something that was accepted, more specifically during that time. My hair, my dress, like definitely how I speak, and I didn't really find a place for me in the industry at that time. So I kind of just took a step back, but we back, and we definitely, got rid of all of those ideologies. If you're a man and you insinuate that I don't know anything because I'm a woman, then I'm just gonna be mad.
Chauvinism.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
Me say fi get in. Original when I sell out. My thing I shell out.
Oh yeah. Everybody has a nickname for me. Like it's Dreddy. That's what it is. So people that like know me, they will never call me like Omega. They usually is like Dreddy, depending on how they know me. If they know me from like my childhood or whatever, that's just. And I used to have like my Dreddy merch. Like it was a whole thing. My hidden talent is, okay, it's probably stupid, but I'm a really good driver and I love driving stick. Like that's just my thing.
Define really good.
Okay, I'm defensive. Like how many years I've been driving now? I don't know, over 15. I've been in one accident that was like half my fault,
And you learned from it.
Yeah, of course. It was a BMW, and that shit definitely made my premium skyrocket. So yeah, I learned hard lesson.
I'll be your temporary, your temporary, your temporary, your temporary.
So my brother is Negus Mighty. He's a junior to my father. He goes by Prince 2 times. He's a wicked producer. He produced many of my tracks, most recently Runaway. So yeah, check that out. He's really dope with it. Then this is about to age me. Then there's Havaya, and then there's me. I'm right in the middle. And then there's Novlet. It's the most Jamaican name you could probably find. And then there's Alicia.
Like obviously, if your brother's producing for you and stuff, I imagine you guys are all close.
Super close. Like Alicia is, I can't explain her talent level. It's just different. So when it comes to piano, like there's no one else that I ask for help other than her. So when I was growing up and I was in my classes, and like I said, I didn't really want to do my theory. I would just go to Alicia and be like, yo, what's this part? What's this? And she just has that ear like that. So yeah, we're all super close. We all are involved in music in one way or another. And we all trained together as kids. Like, I'm about to share something with y'all, like a lot of people don't know, but back in the day, we were the Mighty Four. This is before my brother was born, because we're 10 years apart. So yeah, we used to perform all together and stuff. So like, yeah, super supportive in that way, and like, everybody's really close.
I was about to say, y'all are playing games. We need to have the Mighty Five, like the Jackson 5.
Literally.
And come up with a group thing.
You know what I mean? But life is lifing, and everybody's doing their thing, but together. So like, it's a wonderful thing. Like,
That's beautiful.
Yeah. What's up next for me? I dropped my EP, Notorious and Noble. You guys have been giving me so much love, so much feedback, so thank you so much. Yeah, just keep running it up. It's a 25-minute project. It's dope. Just brought it to you guys live also at the Drake Underground. It was an exhilarating experience. Yeah, the stage is where I live. So yeah, I can't wait to just continue to tour this project. And yeah, festivals, here I come. So you can find me on Instagram at OmegaMighty_. I'm on TikTok, Twitter. Just hit me up. I'm even on Threads. I got you. Hey, I'm Omega Mighty, and I just introduced myself.
Lastly, I'm master with the brand. Here we are, part, yeah, man, that was always a plan.